Hello Pisces, welcome back to my channel. This is Skeleton Key Tarot and this is a tarot card reading for Pisces. All Pisces placements, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Wherever you've got Pisces in your chart or in your life, there's something in this message for you. And as always, cross watchers are welcome here too. So let's begin. Messages for Pisces, please. What does Pisces need to know? So before we get into the cards, I was meditating on your energy, connecting with the reading before I started recording, and I was channeling and trying to open up the channel, which was not easy because I had just done Cancer's reading and I needed to go for a walk outside to kind of cleanse my own energy. But anyway, I finally came back in and I saw a gyroscope. I think that's what it's called. And that's when I knew that I was ready to begin. I saw this gyroscope. A gyroscope? Yeah, like I believe that's what it's called. I had a toy when I was a kid that was like a toy gyroscope, and you would spin it or something, and it would spin on its own. I think you can look this up if you don't know what it is. There might be something in that for you. And then I saw it being used in like spacecraft. And this is when it started to get a little bizarre, okay? So I saw a UFO. Here we go. 8 of Wands. Yeah, there's that energy. Increase of energy. So it was generating like a force field or like an energy type field or something. And it was powering a spacecraft, and it was allowing the spacecraft to not to defy physics, okay, but to use the laws of physics in such a way that it was able to do all sorts of crazy maneuvers in the sky. It was very advanced technology. And I have heard of this, I think, before, but I'm not like a ufologist or anything. I think it's cool. I think it's real. I don't know the most about it. I'd love to learn more. If you know anything about gyroscopes being used in UFOs. Oh, perfect. So we got the Hermit here. I should have said this before, but you'll believe me if this is for you. The Hermit just came out. Excellent. So remember I mentioned to you that I went outside after doing Cancer's reading because it was a lot and I needed to just kind of like soothe my own energy and just like detach from that. It was kind of a long one. Anyway, I live in the forest. I went outside and I just kind of walked around a little bit in my forest, and I was paying attention to any signs or signals, synchronicities, but there was nothing really. I felt like I was too much in my brain, like I was in my head. I was imposing on the environment rather than relaxing and receiving from the environment. So I did a little bit of meditation outside and did some breathing, whatever. And I was sort of squatting and crouched on the ground because I didn't want to sit down. It's still kind of wet out there. The snow just all melted. I'm in Maine. Anyway, so I was sort of opening up, being receptive, letting things go, letting my thoughts wander, letting things go. And I saw on the ground, I saw some sticks in the shape of the number 9, like the Hermit, the Roman numeral for 9, the 1 and the X. Saw that on the ground. And I felt like that was significant. And I felt like I was supposed to mention it. But I didn't mention it before the Hermit came out. But to me personally, as the reader, this is confirmation and clarity that this clarifies for me and confirms for me that this is the reading that I'm supposed to be doing. So we'll get another couple of cards. We'll read the cards. We'll put it all together. If it's your story, then it's your message. It's a general reading for Pisces. If you'd like personal details, we can do a personal reading. Don't force it if it's not for you, okay? Maybe there's a message for you and a message for somebody else. So stay tuned for that. But yeah, I saw that gyroscope. I thought that was really cool. It was powering this UFO and allowing it to do all sorts of like crazy maneuvers in the sky. And this was important somehow for keeping the balance or something, allowing it to levitate and to go really fast and slow and make these crazy like right hand turns, left hand turn, 90-degree turn, like turning on a dime. So this could be a metaphor, or it could be symbolic for you somehow, that there is like a gyroscope in you. I don't know, Pisces, forgive me. So let's get into the cards. Let's just get into the cards. Let's let that be what it is. Anything else that I'm channeling for Pisces today? I just saw the number 665, not 666. And it's important to say that for some reason. I saw 665. Okay. Maybe there's a spiritual meaning to that. And now we've got the 4 of Swords. Ooh, I like this reading. I like this message so much. Can we get an overall energy? Because this is the underlying message today, is the 8 of Wands, the Hermit, and the 4 of Swords. It's like this insight will come to you not when you are imposing your analytic overlay onto the environment, right? Just like when I was outside meditating, when I was letting things go, it's when you are receptive, calm, and quiet. When you quiet the mind, that's when the message arises. Can we get an overall, please? Thank you. We got the Tower. Okay, that was at the bottom of the deck earlier when I was going like this. And now we have the 10 of Cups. So whatever happens in this is for the best. It is for the best, okay? It may not seem that way, but the 10 of Cups at the bottom and then the Page of Cups on the split. All right, so you may be getting some open, honest communication here. This may even be a psychic download, a shocking psychic insight, okay, that comes to you very, very suddenly, like a flash of lightning that illuminates in the dark. And suddenly you can see, okay, I'm getting a song. I don't know this song, but I've probably heard it, I think, at Target. I think I've heard this song playing over the radio at Target. That's so random. Okay, the lyrics are, suddenly I see why the hell this means so much to me. Suddenly I see. Suddenly I see. Okay, wait. Why the hell it means so much to me? Or something like that. Do you know that song? I don't really know that song. I don't know who sings that song, but that's what I got, okay? So suddenly you can see why this means so much to you. And there does seem to be something that means a lot to you with the Page of Cups and the 10 of Cups. It's like there is somebody who's very, very sensitive, very kind, very gentle. You know, this creature is so gentle and so sensitive. And really any kind of conflict with like the Tower being here is going to really affect this person. And I just see somebody who's so soft, like a little duckling. And it's just, oh, they're really cute. But it's bringing you to a better place. So you may have I feel like this is a very sudden insight. This may be a very internal experience for you. As you are quietly in meditation, you do not expect this message to come in. This is not something you are actively looking for it. And in fact, the more you actively look for it, the less you're going to see. This is what was coming to me outside. So I feel like what I was channeling while I was outside was for you, but I had to go outside to see it, which is like I had to get out of my space. I had to get out of my studio for a minute. You have to get out of your head, but also go in at the same time, because going out is going within. Yeah. Like as above, so below, as within, as without, you know? So going outside of yourself is like simultaneously is what allows you to go deeper within yourself. So like getting out of that gets you into that yourself, okay? So you are having, Pisces, this sudden flash of spiritual wisdom and insight that comes to you like a bolt of lightning illuminating the dark. If you have Cancer in your chart, I definitely highly recommend possibly watching that Cancer reading, because I channeled for them like this flash of lightning. But this is like, yeah, I saw the Tower card for them, but it didn't come out in the reading. Now I feel like this is more, so you may be connecting with a Cancer. They had a relationship, a new love relationship between the King and Queen of Cups. So you could be that Queen of Cups for them or that King of Cups for them. It depends on what side of this that you may be on. But for you in this Pisces reading, this is all about you. Okay, this is the Hermit card. This is you being alone, spending time alone in quiet introspection, meditation. Okay, your own personal spiritual practice. And it's very important for you to do this alone. You may get some guidance here, yes, but I feel like the guidance even comes from within. And this is about your psychic intuition leading you to a place of peace and quiet, calm, and happiness, emotional fulfillment, whatever that means for you. Now, you may have an important relationship. You may even have a family. There may be a child here that is with you at the same time. But whatever is going on, this is a very profound inward transformation. Your ego is being destroyed, or, there's like an ego death kind of moment, or it's like you suddenly realize something about yourself, about your place in the world, about what you're meant to do. And there's a real profound sense of peace here as well. It's like you've resolved something. This is helping you to find peace within yourself and to find emotional fulfillment and satisfaction outside of yourself as well. This feels like a really straightforward reading today. I almost called you Cancer. Pisces, this feels really very straightforward, very simple. It doesn't have to be a long one today. You can expect to get communication. When? 8 days to 4 weeks, okay? 8 days, 4 weeks. So like some kind in the next week to the next month, this month, all right? And then over the next 10 months, the results of this communication that are coming in, probably this week. I would say this week, spend the next month like meditating on it, okay? A message you get this week is going to help you find peace in the next month. And then you're going to be really happy over the next 10 months. So the rest of the year, basically. This sets you up to be really happy for the rest of the year. This is a message of love, of connection, of sensitivity, empathy, and understanding. Whoever this is, I feel like they may be, okay, they could be younger, they could be less experienced, they could be somewhat like immature or underdeveloped. They're not as mature as they will be. This could even be you. This will accelerate their wisdom, their growth, their maturity. This is important for the maturity to express how they feel, to explore their emotions, to explore the sensitivity, their psychic insight. I do feel like somebody is very creative, but also psychic. Like, okay, I've already said that, so I'm not going to repeat myself again. But it's like, this could be an artist or a musician or somebody who, they're getting a download. They're hearing a song in their own head and they're writing a song. And it's important for them to spend that time alone in order to hear the music inside of themselves so that they can bring it out and to share it with the world. So this is somebody who's very sensitive and they're eager to share with you, but they're kind of nervous, okay? And you need to know this because they want your approval. They do. They want to connect with you. They're very sincere. They're kind of innocent in a way, but they're sincere. And they're kind of nervous about approaching you. But they're going to do it. They're going to find the bravery. They're being very brave. So here's the thing. It's like, why am I saying this to you? It's like you want to be compassionate towards them. You do. If this is somebody that you feel like you want to be in a connection with, if you love this person, if you share the same feelings for them, then it's important for you to see that they are for real, they are sincere, they mean what they say, and they say what they mean. And it's sometimes hard for this person to open up, to feel vulnerable because they're so sensitive. And so the way that you respond to this is important to this person. It means something to them, and they're going to take it personally. If you don't like the song that they wrote for you, they're going to be hurt, and they probably will never talk to you again. It's like, if you don't like the painting that they made for you, if you don't appreciate it, if you know what I mean? So don't hold back on the praise for this person. And I feel like if you give them that praise, they're going to do it again and again. They're going to want to do more. And yeah, so you may hear from somebody suddenly out of the blue. Like, you may not have heard from this person in a while. There's the 8 of Cups and the Fool and the 3 of Swords. Okay, yeah, so this person, especially if you're dealing with a Cancer, definitely look into that reading because they have come from a place of heartbreak, suffering, and sorrow. They are getting out of a relationship with somebody who is very demanding, critical, and rude, let's say, who was not as compassionate. And, you know, I love a good Queen of Wands. I have a lot of fire sign in my own personal chart. I understand her, but we all know she can be temperamental and, you know, fiery, let's just say. And that can be a good thing. I love a good fiery woman. I do. I really do. But maybe she'd be better off in a relationship with a man who has that same energy, or a woman that has a partner. Let me be inclusive. A partner that has that same energy. A King of Wands. Queen of Wands maybe should go out with a King of Wands because he can match her energy and, exceed her energy. Cancer was walking away from that kind of demanding, temperamental situation that broke their heart. So if this is somebody that you're dealing with, or has this in their chart, or has these qualities, or is in this situation, this person is coming out of a relationship that broke their heart because this person did not understand them. They were just not compatible in that way. It was like an odd couple. It was like an opposites attract kind of situation. It was karmic. They learned a lot from each other about who they really are, but they realized they were not compatible. And it was a very difficult breakup. It was a lot of conflict, okay? And they're walking away and they are going towards a very loving, nurturing, insightful, psychic connection. And I feel like it might be you. It's another water sign, okay? They are going towards another water sign and it might be you. So just be sensitive to that. And I probably don't even have to tell you this. I probably don't, because you already know. You're Pisces, you already know. You're very sensitive, you're very psychic. I'm just giving the message I see in the cards, okay? They have had their heart broken and they're in a very vulnerable place. It's very brave of them to open up again. And I told Cancer, like, you don't want to treat this new person, as if they are the same as the old person, because it would be inappropriate, it wouldn't be true, and it wouldn't work out and the new person would be kind of like offended or like defensive about it, and you just don't want to bring that energy into the new experience at all. So they're gonna need to release. They are on a precipice, and if this is somebody that you're dealing with, or maybe this is you and you have lots of Cancer in your chart, definitely go watch that reading, okay? Because there may be something in that message for you. Anything else? Yeah, this is an artist, very sensitive, and some of the greatest artwork comes from that brokenhearted place, right? Poetry comes from that place of feeling these deep emotions and being able to articulate them very well and put them into the song lyrics or the poem or the painting. I just feel like somebody there. So you're going to hear from somebody, maybe you haven't heard from them in a while, or this is surprising somehow. You may be having some kind of insight into yourself. You're having a revelation into your own spirituality, your own inner calling, your own inner voice. Maybe you are the artist and you are coming from a place of pain and suffering. You are walking away from a stuck, emotionally stagnant, spiritually unfulfilling situation in order to find the missing piece of your own life. And you do. You are very happy where you're going. You're very happy in the new relationship. Right now, though, I think the most important thing is to center yourself, to be at peace within yourself. Okay, especially if you're going through a tower moment, the underlying energy here is finding that peace within yourself, making peace with it, spending time in introspection, in reflection, recovery. Okay, you are recovering from a shock. You're in shock. You need time. You need to wrap yourself in a blanket, have some hot cocoa or something, you know what I mean? Like drinking some tea, right? Meditating, releasing, relaxing. That's what this is all about, relaxing. And the right people will come to you, and it's okay to spend some time alone, and maybe that's what you need right now, to disconnect, withdraw. But there's a message coming in. It's fast. It's like a bolt of lightning, okay? This information coming in, you are receiving it, and it's shocking to you. So maybe you do need to take a couple weeks to okay, I receive this information with an open heart, right? This is you, but I'm going to take my time to kind of marinate on this, to meditate and contemplate and let it sink in and really feel my way through it and feel how I feel about it and get very clear within myself. Allow my clarity of mind to unfold and my realization to unfold within myself. Like, this is coming to you because you're ready for it. And this is happening for a reason, and it's happening for the best, and it's leading you ultimately to healing and rising up and ascension. But maybe this is the transition phase between, okay, we've got the shocking insight. Wow. Oh my God, that was crazy. Now let me take a moment in the afterglow. In the afterglow of the eclipse, this was the eclipse perhaps for you. This is the energy of the eclipse that brought it on. It's powerful, magic, okay? So you're taking some time to process what you've learned, and ultimately this is for the best, and you're going to be very happy with the outcome, okay? That's what I've got. We're going to get a card to close the reading. We're going to get one card from the Wild Unknown Archetypes book, or deck rather, and I've got the book next to me. I have not memorized this deck yet, so we're going to learn it together. I'm going to read from the book. If that's something that interests you, you can stay tuned for that. I just got a chill up my left leg. Interesting. So, yeah, to confirm and clarify this reading for Pisces, and maybe like highlight anything that we sort of glossed over, or bring something to our attention that we forgot or didn't see, anything that we need to know, anything that Pisces needs to know. Closing message for Pisces, please. One card, please. Closing message for Pisces. It's this one, the Mask. Ooh, the Mask. And the stone at the bottom of the deck. But we're just going to take the one. It's called the Mask. Oh, it's like the Tower card. The mask is coming off. The Tower card is the mask coming off. So the mask has fallen. And something is revealed. All right, let's read from the book. The Mask. Number 61. Interesting. I'm so excited for this. It's just seems so good. All right, let's see. The Mask. It says the persona, the performance, the reveal. Something's being revealed to you. Didn't we say that? Yeah, like that flash of light revealing to you something. A moment of clarity. A revelation. Okay. We often think of a mask as something that conceals our identity, yet contemplate the possibility that the mask permits our true identity to be revealed. It allows. Ooh, interesting. The mask gives voice to that which was previously rejected. When this card appears, enact the side of you that is seeking expression. Yes, something is a seeking expression here. You will express how you feel. You're getting some kind of revelation here, and you're meant to share it, or you're meant to express it somehow after you've spent some time in quiet meditation figuring out just what it means to you. Fascinating. Okay, let's keep reading. Okay. Enact the side of you that is seeking expression, yet was never given a role to play on the stage of your life. It's time. You are in the realm of theater, so anything is possible. Yeah, maybe somebody's an actor. Definitely could be an artist, an actor, performer, musician. Speak with the other's voice. Embody the other's limbs. You are taking part in the ritual of expanding the self. Yeah, that's like the expansive energy of the Eight of Wands, the Hermit, the Four of Swords. This is a self-expansion. Something is suddenly expanding within you. I'm seeing a balloon blowing up within you. Okay. Expanding the self. There may be mischief and deception around, and others may be trying on new masks too. No one is sure who is who. It's likely you've become so attached to a single mask that you need to fall face forward into this perception, bending time. Trust it. Yeah, you're falling into this. You're going to be playing a new role. Okay, when it's light, this archetype reveals what has been suppressed. Something has been suppressed and it's coming through. It's being revealed. When it's in the dark, it further conceals what is rejected. So yeah, we need to trust this and allow it to be revealed and allow it to come up from the subconscious or the unconscious in meditation. Okay, it says if you'd like to go deeper, you can look into something called The Masks of James Ensor, Joan Jonas, and Jimmy Durham. Okay, so it says, as the Zen koan suggests, meditate on your original face, the one you had before your mother and father were born. Ooh, deep. Think of a mask or costume you have worn. Okay, hold on. Think of a mask or costume you wore that felt empowering, marvelous, or fun. Who was it you were being? Is that who still within you? Fun. I like it. There is a lightheartedness and a fun to this. I feel like some part of it is difficult, but then it becomes more easier and more fun on the other side. So you're falling face forward into this revelation. Something is being revealed to you about yourself, probably, and the path that you're meant to take moving forward with that 8 of Cups, 3 of Swords. Moving forward away from heartbreak, suffering, sorrow, something that's been repressed, concealed, it's coming to light. Something is being revealed to you. A flash of insight reveals to you something that's very wise. Maybe something you already kind of know. Something about yourself, something deep within yourself is coming to the surface. Okay. Is that it? That's it. Wow. That's what I've got for you today, Pisces. I hope this was helpful. I hope it was of service to you. I just heard of certain, of certainty, of certain, hold on, I'm getting something. Of certain width and length and value. Certain value, certain values. Measurements. Taking measurements. Getting your measurements for a dress or a costume. You're putting on a costume. It's like a specific garment that's worn for a person. I'm almost getting like wedding dress. Like you're having this dress tailor-made to fit you, wedding dress, but you're putting on a costume for a certain ritual or a role. It's very important, like a wedding. That doesn't have to be a wedding, but it's like I'm seeing somebody getting their measurements and this dress being fitted, especially around the hips or the waist, the bust, you need it to be fitting you better or something, and you're getting tailor measurements, value, okay, certain specific value associated with the measurements. And I don't mean value like money or even like ethics or morality, like our values as like a philosophical thing. I mean like measurement, like a graph, like a chart. This is really vague, and it's coming through at the very end of the reading. I'm seeing a ruler or like a tape measure. Like one of these, one of these. This is like for measuring around your body, or like you need to take, like, what is this, like a ribbon tape measure thing? I don't know. You know what I'm saying. Weird. Anything else? I'm seeing the color yellow. But the tape measure is yellow. Okay, it's gone. Good. I'm like, okay, I'm trying to close this reading. Is that everything? No? Okay, good. That's what I've got for you today, Pisces. I hope this was helpful. I hope it was of service to you. If you enjoyed this and you'd like a personal reading, my email's in the description box below. You can email me. I'll let you know how it works. You let me know what you need. But in any case, I just want to say thank you so much for joining me today, and I'll see you in the next one, okay? Bye.